Scott Baio. I'll get to the C word now. I'm sorry, this is a podcast. I can say anything I want, especially when it goes out on television. Scott Baio, wasn't he on? What was he on? Happy Days? He was Chachi? And what? Charles in Charge. I didn't realize. I mean, I really don't care what Scott Baio is, but I didn't realize he was just little Nazi. And what he did, he tweeted a meme that essentially calls Hillary Clinton a cunt. What it was a picture of Hillary Clinton giving a speech, and the word behind her was count, C-O-U-N-T, great big letters. And her head and shoulders were positioned in front of the O. So you had Hillary Clinton and then the graphic word cunt right behind her. So Scott Baio, being who he is, said, I didn't do anything wrong. I just put it up there. Up there being on Twitter. I didn't call her anything. I'm a guy from Brooklyn. Everybody jokes about everybody's wives, okay? Now, if you want to see this little bastard, see Tamron Hall take him apart, screw by screw, go to MSNBC or just look for it online. Tamron Hall, Scott Baio. It just happened, I think, this morning. But that's another thing. All they have done, I listened to some of the speeches last night, and it was just a hate fest on Clinton. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Nobody came up with specifics. But it's astonishing. It's like Hillary Clinton has become Goldstein from 1984. I mean, that whole 1,500 member delegate, whatever that shithole of people, however many there were, they were displaying the 2 minutes hate that just went on and on, speaker after speaker. It was just astonishing to see. Astonishing. And none of the people in that hall and none of the people on the stage have a clue as to what Hillary Clinton's policies have been for the years that she was a senator and the Secretary of State. They don't have a clue. What they have is whatever this shithole Fox News and the horrible, degenerate Rush Limbaugh has pumped into them. That's all they have. And when Fox now is not handling a sexual assault lawsuit against that gross, horrible-looking Roger Ailes, I mean, to say to Gretchen Carlson, whatever he said, something along the lines of, fuck me or I'm going to fire you. I don't know if he said that or not, but shortly after she said, go fuck yourself, she got fired. It's just hard to process all of this stuff. It's like some kind of a demon, a conservative, neo-fascist demon, or two or six, have leapt out of some kind of a container, and they're just stalking the land. Maybe this is what they mean by the zombie apocalypse. Because I swear to you that none of these people to me that I saw give the speeches, not even the mother of one of the people killed in Benghazi, and what a shithole of an event that was. I mean, her giving the speech. I just, they won't stop at anything, the fascists. They won't stop at anything. You do understand that? Who was up there tonight? Somebody from the United Fight thing. I mean, the cage fighting. The fucker that sets up cage fights. How appropriate. It's tiring. It's tiring. The shredding of this little prick Scott Baio that Tamron Hall did this morning takes about 4 minutes. And you've got to go watch it. Just watch it, because this little son of a bitch just squirms during the entire time. It's just... But to put up a pic, I don't care how much you hate Hillary Clinton. I don't give a shit. But to put up cunt, I don't care how much you hate Barack Obama. But to put up nigger, I mean, what is wrong with these people? Well, I know what's wrong with them. I know what's wrong with them. More shit has been written, and not shit, more analysis of Trump and his followers and his entourage has been written, I think, than about any presidential candidate ever. And all of it is so true. There was a piece in the Sunday review section of the Times that describes narcissism and a narcissistic personality. And they go through this whole thing without ever mentioning Trump. But every single sentence defines Trump. But to use the kind of language that they are using, like I said, you can feel anything you want, and probably in the privacy of your conversations with the boys over a beer, say anything you want. If you're a real asshole, I mean, you know, you can use that language. You can use the language of put down. It speaks more about you than it does about the person that you're labeling a cunt or a nigger or whatever term you're using. It way speaks more about you than the person you are describing in your foul gutter language. But for somebody who is speaking at a political convention on opening night, in a convention that the candidate said, "Oh yeah, well, we're going to bring it together. We're going to unify." Unify what? Unify the hatred and the disrespect. I don't know. I don't know how to finish that sentence.